Hello, this is Mr. Tyler from Glenwood High School. This is a tutorial for project number 4. If you would, please go to Excel Chapter 2 on Canvas and select project number 4. And then once you do, you will notice it will have some directions on here. So the directions are, please make a copy of this. So let's do that right away. Let's go ahead and File, make a copy. Click on it, and then make sure you do your initials. For me, let me do this here. I'll just do R-T, I'll put a space here, and then I'll hit OK. It will make me a copy here. And I don't need the original, I just want to work on a copy. And then what you will notice up here is an actual and plan, what expenses would you expect to have, and then what is the actual that it actually ends up between the actual and the plan. So what's the difference between that? So what's the true amount of money? So I'm glad you asked that, and I tell you this is what I want you to type in. So in D3 you type in equals, and then you put this C3 minus B3, B and then 3. So you notice what we're doing is taking the actual, and you're taking the plan and you're minusing from the actual and seeing how much is really, what was the difference, okay? How much were you off? So it's just a guesstimation. So I come up here, I make that active D3, and then I grab the right hand corner and I pull it down. And then it goes ahead. Now, you'll notice there's parentheses around here. It just means that it's in the negative, okay? So I was off by 190, the opposite way that I'd like to be. So that's why that's on there. Now, let's go down here to the salary, okay? So I try to, on these informational things for Excel Chapter 2, I tried to throw some stuff in that would make sense to you. So here's a rate, a pay, and here's the hours that the person worked, okay? So in here we would type equals, so do equals, and then C15, and then times, okay? That's shift 8, and then B15, so B15, okay? So I go ahead and I do that, and then that's how much I would make in a salary without anything being taken out of. So then I grab that and I pull that down, okay? This is really easy, okay? And then here, the actual and budgeted, okay? So how much did it actually cost, and then how much did I budget? So this slash here is divided by, okay? So I'm going to put equals, let me see, B25 divided by, okay, and then C25, and I hit enter, and then it's going to do percentages. So I'm going to drag that down here, and it's a percent, okay, of what was the actual budgeted, okay? Now come down here, equipment usage report, alrighty? So percent of downtime. So I want to know the percent of downtime, and it says type in B45, so here's B45. I want to know the percent of downtime for from B37 to B43. So from B, right here, 37 to B43. That's all the way down here. But then I want to divide that by B37. That'll give me a percent of how much downtime I had. Now, am I going to expect you to know those formulas on the test? Not necessarily so, but you should be able to come up with it when we are testing you, okay? So I will type equals beginning of parentheses. Now you notice it does have some intuitive things. The problem is it does the very first part, but it doesn't do the second part. So it's like, is this what you're wanting? Well, yeah, this is what I'm wanting. I'm wanting basically a sum. But let's type in equals in beginning parentheses B37, okay, minus B43, end of parentheses, and then I want to divide it, okay, your slash, okay, forward slash, by B37, okay. Then I hit enter, and I should get a percent, okay. It's 11%, so there's 11% downtime. Now I want to figure out what was from January to March hours. What are the January to March hours? Okay, so this is equals, okay, sum, S-M, beginning parentheses, and then I want B37, 7 through D37, D, and then 37, end of parentheses. And you notice it's highlighting what I want, okay? And so then I hit enter. And that's how many hours that were worked, okay? Then I want to know how many hours were worked from April, okay, April to June. Now I'm going to show you something here. This is kind of cool. I'm going to put equal sum. So take equal, equal, and then S-U-M, okay, beginning parentheses. But then I'm going to point, okay, and then I want to drag that, okay, I want to drag that all the way. This is called the point and click method. And then I put the end of parentheses because I'm wanting to know the sum between E37 to G37, and now you can hit enter, and voila, that's how many hours that were worked, okay? So this is kind of important when you have a manufacturing company and you want to know how long your machines are being run, and then not only that, but how many repairs, who's servicing, how many service hours, and then what's in use, okay? So the total in use, what's being, is all this being used? Is some of it being used? Anyway, I thought you'd be interested in knowing that piece of information. Thank you for watching.